I admit it, I'm incredibly foolish. I wanted to get some sand because everyone needs a bit of sand in their life, and why not plant a giant field of cactus on top? That basically triples my cactus supply almost for free, and I might need it someday. And that seems all nice and perfect, but then I spotted a pack of 6 Endermen, and I was like, I have to get them chasing me around in this forest. And that wasn't okay, because I had no armor, they killed me no problem whatsoever, and a cactus unfortunately destroys items, so I lost all my stuff. And since I only have like one set of diamond tools at a time, I'm not extremely evolved in this world yet, I had to recover using iron tools and no fortune picks, and it was really tough, yeah. I do consider myself quite experienced in this game, and I don't die often, but when I do die, it's most likely because of foolishness. Also, this is probably a bug in the snapshots. Random sections of the world, 16 by 16 by 16 sections, will just become invisible, transparent, and like float in midair. You get used to it. Another thing worth mentioning is that apparently spiders now have the ability to spawn in blocks from spawners, and that's obviously a light level of 0 in there, so they keep spawning here, and they keep spawning up there as well. Apparently there's also a new item frame texture. I like it, it's more leathery than it used to be. You may notice our trampoline here has changed a bit. That's because I've added a new feature. You may see there's a piston below here, which pushes it up and launches me into air. And this is the trigger here. Woohoo! Step on any of these redstone ore blocks and it activates. It's kinda laggy because there's so much stuff in this area, but let's go down and let's see how it works. There's not too much redstone. These are the bot switches, like one piston, 2 slime blocks and a redstone block. That's a very nice way to make a flush with the ground bot switch. Now the piston is powered, it extends, retracts, and then it's botted again. Because there's this block here. If there wasn't for this block, it just activated because that stopped shining. If there wasn't this block here, this would just be a clock. But if there is a block here, it kinda updates in a way where the piston is stuck. The same thing is over here. No matter where the signal comes from, this block or that block, it travels to this redstone here. Also node blocks I'm using because slime blocks can't move them. I could also use melons, pumpkins, or this kind of stuff. And then finally goes through here, or maybe the signal starts here if it's from here. And after a bit of delay, triggers our piston. Like that. I also have a better pumpkin farm than the super slow one at spawn. You can see one just grew, and this is a lazy pumpkin farm. That's what I call it, because it took no longer than 10 minutes to set up. This used to be originally a mine shaft, so I just placed a few things down and haha, there's a farm. Now I trigger it. This is even lazier. I trigger it by opening one of these chests. Every other chest here is a trapped chest, and that's the way it used to be originally, because I had those trapped chests. Otherwise I couldn't stack chests right next to each other. Anyway, I just took advantage of this. Very lazy, I know, very lazy. And connected it to my farm. So that's how I trigger it without even knowing. Just open a chest. The previous cocoa bean farm didn't work. Well, it did work, but for whatever reason, if you move the block the cocoa beans are on, they just drop one piece, one cocoa bean. You need to push it towards them to actually get more cocoa beans than you started with. Unfortunately, apparently cocoa bean farms are broken now in the snapshot. See, if I plant this, they just pop off because they're connected to where there's actually no blocks. One last thing I've added since the previous episode is a legitimate way out. So I go up here. You know, previously I had to go through a cave. That wasn't really legitimate. Anyway, up here, and there's a bunch of sugar canes. And we're out. Sugar canes to keep the water away. But I could also use signs. It wouldn't look as nice. Well, not exactly nice. This is not nice, but it's unique. And that's what Minecraft is about. Making everything unique. Also, a birch tree farm. Not sure if I've shown you that before. It's been here for quite a while. And this is new, I think. Kind of a way to get up this hill easily. And also a place to store... What do I store here? Oh, sugar canes. And birch, which is supposed to be stored here as well. There's also an enchanting station. Enchanting? Crafting! I meant crafting. Ah! The way I've been going about this spider farm, and there's a lesson to be learned here, is I decided I want a falling trap. I want the spiders to fall, take almost all the fall damage they need to die, and then be a one-hit kill here, so I can one-hit kill them with my fist or a carrot. I started building this as we started out in the world, and it's supposed to be the main feature of this base, and I haven't finished it yet. Why? Because it is probably impossible to make a reliable falling trap at this point in the game. And the lesson to be learned here is, if you're doing something in your life, if you're trying to solve a problem and the solution just doesn't work out, it seems impossible, do not try to make it work if it's impossible. Find a different way of solving it. So we're not doing a falling trap, I decided. Let's do like a suffocation trap that should be really reliable. And probably not in the middle of the room here. Probably in this wall. Should be better. It has been finished, 100% off camera. Let's see it. Huh. Seems pretty much the same, doesn't it? That's because it is exactly the same. This is not the thing. I have built it and spent all the time in a broken snapshot, and when I updated to the next snapshot, something really bad happened. That's right, why would I explain you what happens if I can just show you? Speaks for itself. I'm back here in creative mode, so you can see it in all its glory. Most block types got replaced by air. All the chests, all the sandstone, which I had so much of, all the half slabs, the stairs, it's all gone, and this is where the new spider farm was. You can kinda see what I've done. It's not very obvious though, cause it's so broken. It is true that I have made another backup just before updating to this particular snapshot, but I can't use that backup. No matter what I load it in, what version, I get this catastrophe. Unless I load it in the exact version where it was last played in. But apparently now there is another bug in that snapshot that didn't used to be there. Or there are several. Redstone torches pop off if they're on walls immediately as you place them or as they get updated. Well, most of the time they just pop off, and also random sandstone blocks and other blocks will disappear. Randomly disappear, and I'll have holes in the spider pipes, spiders would come out, water would come out. It's not the best thing, so I'm not gonna play in that either. Instead, I'm gonna play in this, in the backup you've seen a few minutes ago. It's before I started building the spider farm, and it was in a stable snapshot, where I'm also gonna play it now. I'm back in the safe snapshot, getting lots of lag for some reason, and let's see how far in the past we are. Oh no, I had a lot more nether wart than this. We're far back in time. Still, I'm gonna attempt to rebuild all of this that I've done in the unsafe snapshot here. I'll rebuild the entire spider farm, so see you in a few hours, which will be a second for you. I just wanted to mention how good it is to go fishing while it's raining. It's the best thing you can do while it's raining, cause it just pretty much doubles the rates of the fish you catch. Also, yay, just caught another one. I don't really have a good use for those, but it must be really easy to get them. And it is done again, but this time it's actually here, nothing is corrupted or anything. Let me take you through all the changes. First of all, I've moved the collection area from the middle of the room to over here, which is a lot better, because now I can actually see across the entire room. I can see what's going on there, I can see what's going on there. There's nothing in the way, nothing blocking me from running around here besides this chest. The spiders are still carried up to the very top and then dropped down. They're dropped down that shaft, and the reason I'm doing that, the reason I'm not just pushing them into in here with a few water streams, is because if they are tracking me, I don't think it's reliable to just drop them anywhere. You need to have them in water streams while they are tracking you, otherwise they can get stuck and you get issues. So that's why I'm still, you could just see on spider go there, I'm still bringing them up to the top. They're falling down there, they're falling into water, not taking damage. The spot where they take damage is right here. I can suffocate them by right clicking here. That triggers some redstone, because there's a redstone ore block, and it suffocates them to a one-hit kill with a fist or a carrot or anything. I usually just kill them with a sword. Ouch. Yeah, that happens too. Not a big deal. They seem to have issues tracking me though. You see, they're kind of staying back there. Even though it's very dark, they should be tracking me. And they used to instantly track me as soon as they spawn and keep tracking me as long as I'm in the range. That's no longer the case though, so I might have to add a few water streams here to bring them to here even if they're not tracking me. Although they seem to fight the water streams very efficiently. Anyway, I've added water streams in here, so... That cheater, how did he hit me through that? I've added a few water streams in here, on the floor. Replace the floor with a water stream towards me, and that brings the spiders here and up the staircases, even if they're not tracking me. So they get out of the range of the spawner as soon as possible, so it can spawn more spiders. I have had the problem spiders have been collecting right here, right behind this block, until they started tracking me eventually. So there will always be a bunch of spiders here. So I added another staircase behind this block. You see, the normal path they take is up here, but that's only if they climb this wall. Otherwise, down here is another one, and you can kind of see something back there. I hope a spider goes there, otherwise we can't really see what's going on. But this path down here basically loops around, goes there, sideways and back, and merges with this one right here. You can see another path comes from there up. Yeah, I think you can see that. It's quite obvious. I also plan to do that with the other spawner. I have the water on the floor. I don't have the additional root here though. See, there's a spider stuck here. Until he starts tracking me, he's gonna be there. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Whoa. Ah. And 30? Not yet. 1 XP missing. You know what? I'll back off. Just for a sec. And 30. I never did show you the redstone, did I? It is a mess back here. So many circuits. At least the redstone for 5 things is combined back here. But this dark wood stuff over here is for the spider spawner, for suffocating them. This is the redstone ore block that I can click through this stair. That triggers this bot switch down here. It is a bot flop. As such, it needs to be triggered twice to get on and then off. That goes down here to a monostable circuit and to a hopper timer. Triggers a hopper timer every time this turns on, not when it turns off. And that basically powers a double piston extender for the perfect amount of time to suffocate the spiders to a one-hit kill with a fist. Alright, let's enchant this pickaxe now. This is a big thing for me. Since I have such crap enchantments in this world. I'm using a gold pickaxe just to refresh my enchantments, because gold pickaxes are the best for enchanting, and that supposedly somehow helps you get better enchantments. Efficiency 3 doesn't sound the most promising. I'll do it anyway though, because I don't have much better things to do. Alright, we're doing this again. Bookshelves, refresh, if that helps at all, and Fortune 2, that's exactly what I want. And it's the best Fortune 2 pickaxe you can get. Yes. Now, where is my other pickaxe? No, that's the one we've just enchanted. It's back in the storage tools right here. Right? Where is it? Oh no, I have it. Oh, this is also the best Fortune 2 pickaxe you can get. That's kind of a waste. Oh, it's not a waste, it's gonna be efficiency 5! 25 levels. 23 levels. It's worth it. Yes. No. This is the best fortune pickaxe you can get in the game. Now let's mine with this. All the redstone I have, 1 stack plus 25, and all the diamonds I have, 27. I'm not even picking it up anymore. I knew this day would come one day. Let's get this into blocks. And last but not least, the diamonds. Some stats on what we've just done. We had 89 redstone ore, got 544 redstone dust out of that, balances out at 6.11 dust per ore. As for diamonds, we had 27 ore, got 59 shiny rocks out of that, and then balances out at 2.19 shiny rocks per ore. I don't know about that, but I know that this is above the average. The average is 2. You get 2 times as much in average. So, profit right there. And that's all I did for this episode. It's been a short one, and I plan to do that in the future some more. Have shorter episodes but more content packed, so you get the same amount of content while wasting less of your time. It's really wasting your time if I'm spending too much time explaining something that I could explain quickly. So, thanks for watching. Bye bye. See you later.